There's a handful of really interesting Anarchy cards that I've been trying to find a home for a while, and I've ended up on this Adrenaline list that is surprisingly effective and quite fun. So if you haven't tried out a deck like this, maybe try out this list. Of course, as always, the deck code will be in the description. I was really looking for a home for Heart of Darkness, and Heart of Darkness actually performs quite well in this deck. I was also looking for a home for Captain Cold, because he feels like he should be relatively good in this kind of pocket meta that we have going on at the moment. Copperhead is a surprisingly effective card as well. And Deathstroke. Nobody talks about Deathstroke, but Deathstroke's a really, really good card. And hopefully we'll show that off in one of the 2 games that we play here. All right, let's just get into some games, and we'll show off what the deck's all about. It's a Wonder Woman Harley deck, so you can imagine it's very tempo-oriented. It's not quite as aggressive as you might think. A lot of these Wonder Woman Harley decks run things like Bazooka, but I don't think it's very necessary for this deck. I think we want to take control of the board and never lose that control. Let's try it out, and we'll see how it goes. I don't recognize this name. It's the first time I've versed this person. We've got a Minotaur and Antiope. We'll mulligan everything else. These 2 are going to be good enough for us in the early game. We find a Wildcat as well. It's another really good early game card and combo with either one of these 2 cards quite nicely. We don't have a way of playing around Steve Trevor on turn 1. If we had a Superman robot, that'd be really good. So we could play that Superman robot. But unfortunately, we're just going to have to start things off with... Which one do I think is better here? I guess Minotaur. Minotaur is potentially a better setup because it lets us buff up the Minotaur to put him out of range of Wonder Woman's effect on turn 2. But Steve Trevor just kind of cancels that plan out entirely. But if he has to Steve Trevor the Minotaur with Wonder Woman's effect, then our next turn can be Antiope Wildcat, and then Antiope is completely protected from the Batman ability. So this actually kind of works out in the end. It doesn't feel so good, but you know, it's not the worst thing in the world.
The gods grant us their favor.
Yeah, now we get to go Antiope, and then we get to play Wildcat on that. And now the opponent doesn't have an easy answer to this. They can't Batman, Batarang it. They can't do anything like that. They'll probably have to... Steve Trevor probably has to die to kill this thing off, I think. Unless he has Super Strength. Super Strength is a really good response to this. But even with Super Strength, we can clear up Super Strength with one of our leader abilities the next turn. And then we have a big Copperhead going down, and then hopefully a bronze card we draw. If we don't draw a bronze card, I would love to see another big silver card, like a Giganta maybe, to help us empty out our hand. Actually, Giganta's not too good here because we'd be able to play these 2 silver cards the following turn anyway. So yeah, we're really looking for a bronze card. And yeah, Steve did have to die off to kill off Antiope. On it goes their own Minotaur. We do have our built-in answer to that with Wonder Woman effect. Hopefully we can hold Harley's effect and still clear this. Oh, we can't. And we can't even clear that. Oh, wait, no, we can't clear that. Sorry, ignore me. The Giganta shows up. Giganta has the same problems we just talked about. It sucks we didn't get that bronze card, but we can empty our hand for the Adrenaline effect the following turn by playing Copperhead and Giganta in the same turn. I really like playing Captain Cold here. It locks him out of the Wonder Woman ability, so let's do that. Let's go Captain Cold, and we're going to use both of our leader abilities. We're going to go Harley Quinn and Wildcat into this, and then Wonder Woman to clear off the Minotaur. So we do get our full board clear here, and we lock out the opponent from using their leader attacks. They can still use their leader abilities, but they can't attack with them. So go Captain Cold, do your job. Sucks we didn't manage to get Captain Cold on the back row. I like protecting Captain Cold as much as possible, but it just wasn't possible to do it here. We're almost certainly discarding whatever we draw next turn with Giganta's effect. So next turn's just going to be Copperhead and Giganta. There's the blue bird. Hopefully no answer to this Captain Cold. Please stick on the board, Captain Cold. There's one Batarang. Where's that going? Ooh, my guess is he has an answer for it. Or else why is he just playing the Batarang? Oh, maybe he doesn't have an answer for it. Maybe he just wanted to get the Batarang out of his hand? Okay. So Captain Cold lives a turn. How exciting. Yeah, we're definitely discarding that blue bird. Blue devil. I always call this card blue bird. I'm not sure why. Yeah, unfortunately, Captain Cold's not going to be able to get off another effect. We're going to use both of these attacks to clear this because it's our best available line. And then blue bird's going to attack into our guy. But there's nothing we can do about it. It's just going to have to be the reality. Hopefully, we can swim back on tempo with our 2 leader abilities. For now, we're just going to use the Giganta. We'll discard this blue devil. And we'll also get the Copperhead down as well. Adrenaline effect lets us draw another card. And now we'll be... Even though we're top decking, we're always going to have 2 cards to play, which is really good. Hopefully we don't draw a Kite Man, because it's really inefficient to draw a Kite Man after we've already after we've already procced Adrenaline. Because the nice thing about Adrenaline, or the Adrenaline proc on Harley, is that we're always going to be able to use both of our resources for the turn. But if we get a free card like Kite Man, it makes that a little bit inefficient. Batman effect coming down. Just for the gadget, he's not able to attack. He does find the Batarang. It's a 50-50 for the Batarang, so odds were that he was going to find it. What is he going to attack with Bluebird now, though? There's not exactly a good target on the board. Just for the Bat Cycle to charge up Batman. We can Mr. Freeze one of his leaders next turn. Are we able to push for lethal on anything? This is 14, 18, so we are able to push lethal on Wonder Woman, which I quite like. We can do 14, 18. It costs us an attack, which I don't love. We're gonna have to use both of our leader abilities to do this, but I think it's fine. We go Mr. Freeze to stop this attacking. And then I guess we can Wildcat this. And then both of these effects.
May the gods grant us their favor.
Okay. Harley has to clear off Alfred for us. And then 7, 7. Wonder Woman 4. So, okay. We don't have Wonder Woman to deal with anymore. It's just Batman. Hopefully, we can close out this game. Would love to find Deathstroke's not actually super valuable here anymore. Deathstroke's really good when you have both of your leader abilities available to you, because you can clear out. Okay, there goes game number 1. Let's get into our next game. Hey, it's Ewolfie versus this guy a handful of times. Ooh, we get to go first, and we have Blue Devil. I think we mulligan away one of them. We don't need the second one. Wildcat, Mr. Freeze. We just keep this, I think. I think we're happy about this. Zatanna Wonder Woman. I wonder if we're ever seeing my Zatanna Wonder Woman list that I recently played on the channel. That would be fun. I don't think we're too concerned about... Oh, no. You know what? I was going to say, I don't think we're too concerned about playing the Kite Man in front of the Blue Devil, because most of the answers they could have the Blue Devil go past the Kite Man. Things like Amethyst to do a Crystal Blast or an Energy Blast or something like that. But actually, one of the answers they could have the Blue Devil is protected by Kite Man, and that is Ambush Bug. So if we play this here and this here, Blue Devil is safe from an Ambush Bug. So we're going to play it like that. And hopefully we top deck a silver card, and hopefully Blue Devil survives, and we can get a huge tempo swing off of that. And we would already have Adrenaline procced on turn 2. It would be pretty crazy, actually. There's the Energy Blast. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We would rather that not happen, but, you know, we can recover. We can recover. Let's see. What did we draw? We drew... Oh, man, that would have been so good this turn. If only, if only. That's fine. We'll go for the Mr. Freeze here. We can go for the Wildcat. I think we're going to Wildcat on Mr. Freeze, even though Mr. Freeze isn't going to attack this turn. And we'll attack in like that. Hopefully everything lives here. There's a good chance everything lives, but we are walking into a Zatanna effect. Thankfully, it's not a Zatanna effect on a silver turn. If they hit something like Nergal, Nergal would be a really good response to this, because Nergal does 3 damage to all recruits. So you'd have a perfect board clear here if he had a silver resource and he hit Nergal off of Zatanna's effect. Thankfully, that is not the case. So if he doesn't play the spell this turn, it's a sign that he might have access to the Nergal the following turn. But it's going to be okay, because we'll have a much better board state against Nergal next turn. Pyromancy. Okay, so that's the Pyromancy. I think he got that off of Zatanna's effect, but I didn't quite keep track of the hands. I should have kept track of the hands, but I did not. We could go Gigantor if we need... If we feel like we need the... If we feel like we need the... Oh my god, why can't I think? The Adrenaline proc from Harley Quinn. Which, you know, I think we do. We don't necessarily, quote-unquote, need it, but I would rather have it than not. And I don't think the board state is dramatically altered by putting Queen Hippolyta in play versus putting Giganta in play. Giganta's safer to something like the Nogal. Both die to the Nogal in the end. Actually, Queen Hippolyta lives to the Nogal, because if you played Nogal and it board wiped, this would be left on 3, and then Harley Quinn's effect can clear it. But if Wonder Woman has, sorry, enemy Wonder Woman effect, oh my god, I can't speak, enemy Wonder Woman effect could clear Giganta after a Nogal, but if that happens, Wonder Woman's going down to 5 health, and I think we can close out Wonder Woman's game from there, and in that case, we're sitting pretty good, I think. Opponent plays Steel, so no Nogal happening this turn. That's a good sign for us. We're probably using Wonder Woman's attack plus one of our recruits to kill that off. Whichever recruit is surviving this Wonder Woman attack. And then next turn we're going Harley Quinn plus whatever we draw, assuming whatever we draw isn't a gold card. We only run 3 gold cards in the deck. It's 2 Truth and Justices and a Deathstroke. There's the Book of Destiny, so he didn't have much of a player there. That's good for us. Very, very good for us. We could kill off Wonder Woman this turn if we feel so inclined. I don't think we need to because we have the Mr. Freeze. So we can go like Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze to lock this out of attacking. There we go. And then Wonder Woman effect. And then Wonder Woman effect plus Mr. Freeze can clear this. And then we'll just throw damage on Zatanna because that's what we care about at the moment. We could choose to attack with Harley or hold it here. I think I will attack just because I have the ability to attack with it next turn anyway, and put this on 3 so that Harley can finish it off next turn for us. Adrenaline draws us Steel. Beautiful. Man, I really like this deck. It's a very fun, aggressive deck. It probably has a really bad matchup into Wonder Woman Green Arrow, which is something you should keep in mind because I think Wonder Woman Green Arrow is probably the best leader combination in the game right now. So if people start playing that more, this deck's going to have a really bad matchup into it, I think. That's fine, that's fine. Everything that's happening right now is fine. That's a little less fine. Okay. I mean, we still clear it. We still clear it. Yeah, we still clear it. We're fine. Hit partners in crime. We might just play... Well, hold on. This is interesting. So this gets Flurry, and it ends up at 5. So we could attack here, Flurry attack here. Wait, hold on. I need to do math. So we can attack here, 1 attack here, then... Oh my god, wait, why is this so hard? This clears this, and then this clears this. So then we have 5, 9. Oh, wait, we have lethal. Right. Okay, we have lethal. I'm pretty confident we have lethal, but my mind is not comprehending it correctly at the moment. So let's just play all of the cards. Wait, this procced twice and it shouldn't have. I think there was a bug there. This only should have procced once. But whatever, we have lethal. We had lethal either way. It just had to get played a little differently, I think. Or maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe we just cheated, I don't know. To my knowledge, Harley should only get 1 proc there. So Harley only gets a... Let's go examine Harley and then we'll close out the video real quick. So Harley somehow got +4 attack there. Her base attack is 3. Why did she get +4? My guess is that we just got a bit of a bug there. Let's have a look. So Harley reads, after you play an Anarchy card, Harley Quinn gets +2. Oh, it's interesting this is Harley and not Harley Quinn. I've never noticed that. Gets +2 attack this turn. So the only Anarchy card we played that turn was Partners in Crime. And Partners in Crime doesn't play another card. It just says Summon, Punch, and Julie. Plus, we didn't even have another space for the second one to come in. It was just the one. And the cards that you're summoning are not being played. They're just being created and deployed. They're not ever being played from your hand. This is not a case like Amethyst, who specifically says that she creates and plays the card, okay? So that's not what's happening there. I think, for some reason, Steel got counted as an Anarchy card. Maybe it's because I overlapped steal with an Anarchy card that was already in play. I'm not sure. I'll submit that as a bug report. Don't worry about submitting that. Please don't overload bug report requests. I'll be sure to report that one as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. Keep being awesome, and I'll catch you in the next one.